Hey cowboys, and welcome to another exciting edition of Reading Ranch. I'm Katie Hunt, and I take where there's more questionable literature and give it a 5-minute review based solely on the content on the back of the book and some of the excerpts inside. Here we are, new week, 2 in a row. Give me an award. No. Well, we're back, and we have another exciting episode for you with this week's book by Diana Palmer, Wyoming Rugged. And you know what that means, folks? Wyoming! Yes, another in the Wyoming series. And it was like Wyoming Bold, Wyoming Tough, Wyoming Strong, and now we have Rugged because like the letters on it are all bumpy and rugged. I guess. Let's find out what's going on. New York Times and USA Today best-selling author Diana Palmer is back in Wyoming with a tale of love born in Big Sky country. Billionaire oilman Blair Coleman has always taken care of his business. After having been used and cast aside by a woman he thought he loved, his personal life is far from his first priority. He knows only one has ever truly cared for him, but the irresistible blonde beauty is the daughter of his best friend. Wait, so if your best friend is your age, and we'll say he's in his 40s, maybe? So she's like 20, 19. Nikki Ashton has seen her father's friend wounded, and she's seen him fight. Blair is the strongest and most stubborn man she's ever known. That very heart and passion makes him the man of her dreams. But whenever they've been in danger of getting close, Blair has always pushed her away. Yes, because you're like 19. You're a baby. If he's like in his 40s probably. It takes a possible tragedy to strip away all of Blair's misgivings. Now it's all or nothing. Marriage, baby, family, forever. But will the choice be too much for Nikki or too late? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be picturing some 40-year-old going after some like 18 or 19-year-old this whole book. And already I am grossed out. So, great. Let's just dive right into it, shall we? Yeah, she's like 19. Creeper! Just proving that there is always somebody for somebody out there. And I am deliciously single. She didn't say what she was thinking. It was too close. He spent far too much time on the job, too little time enjoying life. I have to fly to Cancun next week for trade talks, he hesitated. Go with me? Her lips parted on a sudden breath. Me? Go with you? Her expression confused him. Yes, with me. She bit her lower lip. She wanted to go, desperately. But how would it look? It would look like a father bringing his daughter to Cancun in a skimpy bikini. Oh, I see. He pursed his lips. Should I have added that your father is also involved with the trade talks at the hotel we'll be staying at? It was like the sun coming out. Really? Really? I look out for you, Miss Ashton. Old-fashioned ideals and all. I'm sure your father will approve, he added with a glimmer of amusement, of the care I take of his daughter's reputation. Don't tease, she said softly, flushing. How is that teasing? Honey, I like you just the way you are, he said, softly. He bent and brushed his mouth over her soft cheek. Sleep tight. No! This is so wrong. I don't like it. What? There's an ad in the middle of the book for more porn. It's like, if you use this sticker right here and you put it on our advertisement, we'll send you free porn. In case this one's not doing it for you. Why would you put this right in the middle of the book? Like, what if something really good was going on and you're just like, oh my God. I mean, granted, all you interrupted was a hiking invitation, so. Nikki, do you have your inhaler? The woman asked gently. Nikki managed to shake her head. Forgot it. The woman lifted Nikki's hand and stared at her, fingernails then at her lips. Call 911, she told Dan. Do it right now. But we're mostly halfway through the hike, Dan said, not comprehending. She can make it. She just needs to rest a minute or two and concentrate on her breathing. You lump-brained idiot, the woman snapped at him. She's catatonic? Can't you see? Catatonic? She's talking to you. She held Nikki's blue fingernails to him. She'll go into anaphylactic shock and die if you don't get her help right now. Oh, that's ridiculous. Dan started to argue. Oh, her fingers are blue, her face looks like shit, she can't breathe. She's fine. Fatty just can't make it up the mountain. It's like, dude, you're gonna kill her. Nikki started wheezing violently and fell to the ground. I'm a nurse. I know a medical emergency when I see one. She pulled out her cell phone and dialed 911 because this asshole wouldn't. I guess you weren't faking it after all, Dan said slowly. Dick! Oh, there he is, freaking out. What happened to Nikki? She can't breathe, it's fine. She just needs her inhaler. She good? Oop, just kidding. She has cancer. You have a spot on your lung, just like your mother. Dun, dun, dun. Oh God, they have sex. She was flushed by the time he got to her under things. Under things. He chuckled wickedly as she caught his hand when he found the catch of her bra behind her. I hate to break it to you, honey, but we can't make love fully clothed, he whispered as his mouth hovered over hers. Blair! He laughed. His lips teased her, working over them softly, tenderly, while he slowly peeled the bra away and tossed it aside. His eyes slid over her pretty, firm, little breasts, their dusky crowns. Already hard with desire? Dusky crowns? Okay. He traced them with a fingertip, his breath coming rapidly. Oh, he's so gross. He brushed her lips over the hard peaks, testing them with his tongue. She arched and shivered. Oh God. It was like this when we got back from Mexico in the car. Oh God, they've already done it once. He shifted his head and looked down into soft, curious gray eyes. I've never wanted a woman so badly in my life. I was cruel. I didn't want to be. You think I'm too young, she whispered back. No, I know you're too young. Oh! No! No! His big hand slid over her breasts again. His face was hard, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not going to lose you, Nikki. She slid her arm around his neck. Is it going to hurt? She asked worriedly. Oh my God, they haven't had sex before. What happened in Mexico? I don't want to know what happened in Mexico. I'm already grossed out enough by this. I'm going to remind you that you asked me that in a couple of hours, but for now, he touched her in a way he never had. The shock lifted her off the bed and she tried to grab his forearm to stop him. But very soon, the skilled motion of his big hand left her no breath for complaints. She cried out softly as stars exploded in her mind. And just think, baby. Oh God, he called her baby. Just because she is a baby. They never told us in health class that it felt like this, she gasped. There was a flash of pain. She bit her lip and turned her head to the side. No, he whispered, his body shuddering. Don't look away. Let me see. I've never seen anyone's first. Not in my life. I want to remember this as long as I live. How does it feel to have me inside you? He whispered. She shivered. I can't. And guess what, folks? She had a baby! Of course she had a baby! This book is fucked. This was Wyoming Rugged by Diana Palmer, and it is getting one cowboy hat because it's nasty. Sleeping with teenagers and getting them knocked up and that's it. So, if you enjoyed this book, please subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe for more twisted literature just like this one. You can follow me on Twitter at juggles_geese. You can also follow me on Instagram at jugglesgeese21. And that's it for this week, guys. So, as for that, I will see you later, cowboys.